Relocating to a new international location can bring about immense change for an expatriate and their families. How do you reward them for improving their lives? Can any amount of compensation, allowance or benefit make up for the hardship endured, for adapting to foreign environment, for moving away from family and friends, for the lack of the products and services? Of course, we like to assume that the adventure, travel opportunities, and the potential personal and career advancement make it all worthwhile. In reality, very few highly skilled people in good jobs, particularly with school-going children, would move countries without some sort of financial compensation. If we therefore assume that compensation for change brought about by international relocation is appropriate, then the question is, what type and by how much? How should we link the changes an expatriate and their families are likely to experience to compensatory reward? What is a fair approach to establishing equitable rewards for expatriates? There are three key components at the heart of an expatriate international assignment package seeking to compensate for the various changes. These may have slightly different names, but in concept the three components are hardship premium, cost of living index, and expatriation premium. The quantum for each component is typically calculated on a case-by-case basis within a structured framework to ensure consistency and fairness. These components specifically address the changes brought about by an overseas assignment and are over and above the home-based salary, allowances and benefits. The three components of expatriate reward only apply during the assignment, while the home package typically continues during and after the completion of the international assignment. In addition to the expatriate reward components, there are likely to be a number of benefits which apply for the duration of the assignment, such as annual flights, children's education, additional annual leave, and international medical insurance. Hardship premium. Hardship is the relative difference in quality of living/lifestyle an expatriate and their family is likely to experience, assessed in global terms, when moving between different locations. On the surface, this is a highly subjective matter. It could be argued that one expatriate's hardship is another expatriate's pleasure, depending on their preferences, culture, religion, lifestyle, etc. In order to bring an element of objectivity to the concept of expatriate hardship, the hardship ranking system was developed to measure the relative quality of living conditions in each location. By comparing the ratings between locations, it is possible to assess the relative level of difficulty likely to be experienced when moving to another location. Hardship factors include a rating from 1 to 4. 1 being low hardship/high quality of living, and 4 being high hardship/low quality of living in each location for the following economic factors, such as poverty levels and level of service provision, political factors, such as freedom/tolerance towards different points of view/lifestyle, religious factors, such as freedom/tolerance towards different religions, public service factors, such as provision of water, electricity, sanitation, work permits, etc. Environment/climate factors, such as extreme weather, personal safety factors, such as personal safety/level of crime, health factors, such as prevalence of disease and health standards, education factors, such as education standards, prevalence of international schools, transportation factors, such as prevalence of public transport, fuel and road safety. In calculating how much hardship premium to pay, it is important to take into account the relative hardship, i.e., the difference in the hardship ratings between the home and host locations. The larger the difference in the home and host location ratings, the higher the amount of hardship premium expected. Cost of living index. The cost of living index (COLI) is an index number that reflects the cost difference for the same basket of goods and services in the host location relative to the home location. This is done by using the average reported price in each location for the same quantity of each item. A change in the selection of baskets will likely result in a different index number, as some items may cost relatively more and some relatively less in the host location. Basket weights reflect the proportion of salary spent on each basket as a result of extensive research of actual spending habits. For example, the research indicates that on average, high-income expatriates spend 30% of their income on housing, but only 2.5% on clothing. By applying basket weightings to the overall COLI ensures that it is reflective of an expatriate's actual spending. The home location is used as the base for the calculation of the COL index. An index of 1 means there is no cost of living difference between home and host, whereas an index above 1 means the host location is more expensive than the home location, while an index below 1 means the host location is less expensive than the home location. Expatriation premium and expatriation premium is the discretionary reward used to encourage international mobility. It is different to the hardship premium and the cost of living index in that it is not a calculation based on objectively gathered data hard facts. The expatriation premium is usually subject to negotiation between the company and the assignee at the beginning of the assignment, and is typically between 10% and 25% of home-based pay, such as a highly prized posting. It may not be necessary to pay an expatriation premium at all. We can therefore conclude that compensation for expatriate change brought about by international relocation should be paid separately to the ongoing home salary, allowances and benefits falling away when the assignment ends. Expatriate reward should include compensation relative to the change in hardship/quality of living and the cost of living based on objective home and host location data, and may include a discretionary expatriation premium.